Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Dell. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We'll jump right into the channel portion of the reading because I'm feeling some insights coming in already with that. If you haven't and you would like to, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated and it helps support its growth, and I so appreciate it. And to have you guys also be part of the community as it grows, it's awesome. I'm feeling someone feeling particularly strong, like in a strong position or strong stance with a creative project that they're working on. So if so, congratulations. It feels like you've been working at it for a while and you're at a comfortable flow with it right now. And it's this like progress pause where you're like, okay, you know, I feel really good about the direction this is going in. I'm going to keep going that way. And it isn't until later that you see like all your discipline and hard work being paid off. So it is coming. If you haven't seen like a return for your dollar yet, that kind of a thing, or your time investment, it is coming. But I don't get this feeling that you're like, was this all for nothing? I actually get a feeling that you're like, no matter what this produces, I feel really good about what I'm creating right now. So that's, Spirit's just highlighting that's a wonderful way to approach it and to walk towards it, not to have too many expectations from it, because later, like all these like rewards and things, bonuses are coming as a result of this sort of nonchalant attitude and behavior. So that's really awesome. That's great news. I'm seeing pho, like pho, someone eating a bowl of pho. This could be a place you used to go with somebody or something like that. I'm getting like almost a message if you are not talking to someone right now, it's like them kind of revisiting places that you guys used to go to, but them feeling this like melancholy around it because there's an absence or something. This could be you, this could be another person, but I'm seeing someone sitting in like a noodle bar or like a pho place, Vietnamese food, and where you would have shared soup or something like that. It's like the person went by themselves and they're just kind of feeling this like, something's missing, and what's missing is the other person. So if it's not you going to the cafe and you missing somebody who you used to do something with, it's just flip the roles and somebody else is doing this and thinking about you. I'm getting they have a lot of stuff to unpack. And I'm going to leave that portion of the message there because I'm feeling just guided to leave that there, leave it alone. So I think that is a message in itself, just to allow the other person space to go through whatever it is that they're going through without the need to micromanage their experience about it. So there's this element of compassion, newfound compassion in space and in the way that you adore another person. So this could be very new for some of you guys who maybe you required a check-in before in previous relationships. Okay, well, where are you at? What is your process? What have you cleared? What have you learned from this? And it's really, I'm hearing spirits say to take this lightly, but it's like, it's really not your job or responsibility to do that, to check into somebody, especially if they are a grown-up or an adult, you know, to allow them the space to be responsible for their own actions, ideas, principles, or ideals, principles, and just to allow them to reflect in their own manner, in their own time. I'm seeing carp fish. I feel like this came through in another reading before, but seeing very clearly like Pisces season could be a big moment or a big catalyst for change. Like there's momentum picking up around Pisces season. I believe that begins around February 18th or 19th. I'm seeing the 18th in particular. There's something very much forthcoming or fruitful about the 18th. I feel like the 18th came through in another reading because I was getting ready to go into my spiel about how I don't like to give dates because we sit around waiting for the date, and you know, it shouldn't a date or a suggested time shouldn't stop the flow of life or shouldn't put a pause on the flow of life ever. So with the number 18, there's something I'm seeing like ties to Kabbalah or Jewish oral tradition I'm hearing. So I'm not really sure what this is, but I feel like I'm hearing like if you know, you know. And if there's like a significance around the number 18 and the Kabbalah or something like that, that's a message for you in itself to look at that. If it resonates for you to research that further, or if you know. I'm getting like you know. So the color green is coming through strongly, as well as this message of like heart chakra opening and activation. So you could be experiencing a heart chakra opening or activation at this time. I just get that there's the allowance of more love, the influx of more light into the heart chakra, where it's healing old aspects of yourself. I'm seeing that somebody is experiencing love in a whole new way, or a whole different way, where it's not coming from an entitled space anymore, but finding that there's actually the capacity and the ability to love another person by just letting them be. Just letting them be their own person, their own full-fledged being, without, again, the need to micromanage their experience and what they're going through. This doesn't just have to be romantic love. It could be, I'm seeing like someone understanding this about their son. Maybe you have a very clear set of expectations of how your son should behave. And it could be daughter, but I'm in this reading, right now in this moment, I'm seeing specifically a son. It's like a mother looking at a son. And like the mother coming to terms with like, yeah, he is an adult, isn't he? He's going to find his way to do things his own way. He wants to find his own path in the world. And I get you kind of just saying, you know what? I would like to support you in a different way by just letting you be. And I'm sorry that I micromanaged you, or if it came across as criticism or something like that. I'm here if you need me. I'm here if you need help, or if you ever want help. And there's no strings attached with it. It's just, I'm here. If you ever want to talk, whatever, but I trust that you've got this. And yeah, I'm going to just support you to be yourself and let you be you. And the mother figure in this anecdote is saying like, wow, I haven't experienced a love like this before. It feels like a whole other ground of love, I guess. I don't know, that's kind of a strange thing, ground of love. Or I feel like you're standing on new grounds, or you're coming to terms on new grounds, this new agreement between you and another person. Same thing could occur if it's like a job, like trusting somebody to do a job and allowing them to go through their process and to do that. So, all right, let's go on to the tarot portion of the reading. I think that's all that's coming through with the channel messages. So as always, I'll write what the deck is in the description box. You can check it out if you want to. Today we're using Tarot of the Divine. I'm hearing that song. I have to look it up. I'm not sure what it is, but I can hear it. It's I never, how's it go? Something, a love like this before. So I'll look it up and add it to the Spotify playlist. I think it's just about somebody who hasn't experienced love in a certain way before, and then them experiencing love in a certain way. So. Okay. One more card. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. I'm hearing Fool's Rush in, and I think this came through in another reading, and if it didn't, I was thinking of something else. So, but I'm hearing that Elvis Presley song, and it was also covered by UB40. So, wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. I think someone is just captivating to you, really takes your breath away. or you are like this for somebody else. I'm getting, for the majority of you, it's you are like this for somebody else. I think maybe you're picking up on that, but I'm hearing Avril Lavigne's Complicated, that song, so it's funny. We have the moon, so there's hidden aspects of this treasure I just heard. So I feel like there's something you really want. It does feel like it's going to be a relationship for a lot of you. It just feels like there's hidden aspects of this. The romance, the relationship is a treasure, and it's unfolding in a way that has never been unfolded for you before in a romantic relationship. I get that this is like the undoing of something, so that something more magical, more profound, something that's willing and wanting to last, you know, and withstand the test of time is coming through. The moon, you could be feeling very, very connected to the moon at this time. I'm just looking at the calendar. On the 19th, there is a new moon, and we actually begin the Chinese New Year that day, and as well as the Lunar New Year. And there's a solar eclipse. And there's a there's a lot going on that day. Actually, I think there is, oh, and Ramadan begins. So yeah, that's a big date, the 17th. So, yeah, no wonder the 18th can feel like a brand new day or something like that, the start of something wonderful. I mean, the world, yeah. I feel like there's major cycles are coming to a close. I'm actually seeing this figure like be reunited over here. It's like they can't see that this is what's coming, kind of an energy. With the moon, we have, oh wow, the moon is the number 18, isn't it? So 18 is coming through as a very, very powerful, strong number. Fascinating. And then we have 21 with the world. So I just feel like there's like cycle is being closed, cycle's being complete, but there's this very happy celebration about it. Something about butternut squash is coming through as well. It could be in season where you're at, but something about like a gourd or butternut squash soup. It could be, they're just saying no soup because it's just butternut squash. So I just made a butternut squash soup, so I think that's why I have soup on the brain. But I'm getting that there's a light. Something about a light gets turned on or something, or maybe you have a light that was a gourd or something like that, and it was hollowed out and preserved, and now it's a light or something. I know that's kind of a random specific message, but that's coming through. I just see like the light is turned on, especially if it hasn't been turned on a long time. It just feels like it's like someone has chosen or made a choice to be happy. And it's really, you're seeing that everywhere now. It's paying off. There's so many little happy moments that are coming in where you're like, and they add up, they collect. Just like a negative moment adds up. Like your happy moments add up too. And when you have enough of them, life feels really good, you know? So that's coming in really, really strongly. The Fool card, 0. So this is beginning new again. So that's really awesome to have the World followed by the Fool. So we're starting the journey over again. New cycles starting again. So this is like Ariel in this deck from The Little Mermaid, that tale. So I'm getting that someone is finding their voice again. Someone is allowing their voice to be heard. Right before I started filming, a mockingbird landed on the branch outside my window, or outside the window. And I love symbolism and looking up the meaning. So I haven't seen a mockingbird lately, so I looked that one up, and it was about innocence and purity and finding your voice, your expression. So for some of you, could definitely be connecting, especially if that first message resonated for you with your creative projects going really well, even though you might not be seeing fruit just yet for it or whatever you're putting out into the world. It feels good because you're expressing yourself, you're sharing yourself. Spirit's bringing to the attention here the carp at the bottom. So there is something about the carp again as a fish. So if you want to look up carp symbolism, I believe they symbolize prosperity. I'm seeing that. Prosperity and abundance. Um, Cars speeding down the road. So could be something's coming in quite fast for you. I'm hearing to take your time with something though, because the way the car came down was like, geez, it was going a little fast. But anyway, we have the sun. That's beautiful. I'm hearing Cosmic Love by Florence and the Machine. Love that song. There's a lot of meaning for me. So we have the sun, the moon. So I just feel like, and I'm also seeing commitment here. I'm seeing this as a diamond ring. So if you're waiting on a commitment, I'm not even seeing waiting on a commitment. I'm just getting kind of like a deeper sense of commitment. I don't get that you're waiting. And now I'm hearing Waiting for the Bus by ZZ Top. Great song. The song's literally just about getting home, feeling good about getting home, waiting for the bus. It's a great song. I'll add it to the Spotify playlist. But yeah, for the sun and the moon to come out, there's illumination, but you don't get the illumination until after the thing arrives. So I'm seeing, I love this movie, Charade, with Audrey Hepburn and Cary Grant. I love that movie. But she goes to, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it. It's been out long enough, but I won't try to spoil it too much. Basically, all this stuff happens. It's a mystery. And at the very end, there's so much confusion or whatever, and at the very end, it's like everything has settled, the case is settled, but at the very end, there's like a couple loose things to tie. And when she sees these last loose pieces, she's like, oh my gosh. And it's a happy ending, of course, but Cary Grant's character is kind of laughing at, at Audrey Hepburn's character, because he knew the whole time, but he couldn't tell her. So there's something like that, like all comes to light and it's a happy ending, but for whatever reason, somebody else couldn't just tell you what was going on. But it does feel very happy, and it feels like all right, now, well, as much as solving that mystery was fun, not really. Let's begin our life together, is what I'm getting. Did that make any sense? That's what came through. We have the Emperor. My gosh, some really powerful cards. You have only major arcana that's come through so far. And we have one card, so we'll see. But the Emperor, someone is definitely letting it be known that you are welcome in their kingdom. I just heard. It's a beautiful message to come through. There's self-mastery. There's knowing that you deserve happiness. There's knowing that you have watched your life come to fruition, and you witnessing the part that you got to play in that. Where things were difficult in the past, or where there was struggle, you can see how you contributed to that. So this is actually, I'm getting someone who has decided to make quite profound change in their life by first being accountable, and then by taking the actions necessary to manifest the life that they actually do desire. And with the cards on the table, it's bringing through some really powerful change, But it started with this seed, this little seed of hope. I want to do better. Knight of Cups. I want to do better for myself. I want to have a happier life full of love and real love, not superficial love, not not superficial love. I want the real thing, and it doesn't look like manipulation. It doesn't look like tricking somebody into getting them to do what you want them to do, or there's no judgment here. It's just how it's coming through, because all of these things we have kind of inadvertently picked up through society, through just love languages we've learned from other people, other relationships, or witnessing other relationships that maybe never really made sense to you at a core, but Now that you've questioned everything and you've rebuilt and rebranded yourself, okay, this is actually who I want to be. You get to pick what actually works for you and what's real for you. And I get in turn and time, you'll be shining light on this and spreading light and hope and kind of inspiring other people to do the same thing in their life. I'm getting like, don't be surprised if like all of a sudden there's a bunch of changes like within your friendships and stuff. I'm not saying that you guys aren't friends anymore. I'm just seeing like as you hold this frequency and embody this frequency in your own life, don't be surprised if you see like your friends' lives or your friendships that you have, their lives kind of going through these like shifts and stuff like that, because it's inspiring. You're holding and setting the bar at a new frequency is what I'm getting. Yeah, and the final card is the Hierophant. So all major arcana. I don't usually pay attention to that, but it's quite profound today. So yeah, Hierophant. This is a higher level of commitment, not only just for yourself, but for those who are meant to walk in this life with you, in this lifetime with you. So in relationships, it's a deeper level of commitment with that person. It's very long lasting and it withstands the test of time. This couldn't be a more beautiful spread. It's really powerful. It's really, really beautiful. I kind of don't want the reading to end because the energy of it is so peaceful. So sometimes people think like if there's no passion and drama in my relationship or my life, it's kind of boring. And it's like, no, boring is so underrated. It's literally like just, I'm hearing someone just say like, you know what, I value my peace, and joy no longer looks like the chase of a thrill. It looks like putting my feet up on a Saturday afternoon with my partner and my cat and just enjoying life and breathing in fresh air, and that's my purpose now. And it's just feeling this completeness and being alive and feeling happy to do so, to be true to yourself and be yourself. If you are being true to yourself, you're being yourself. So if you're being yourself, you're being true. If that makes any sense. It's so simple, but it's like, well, actually it's not like, I feel like that's pretty clear. So I'm going to end the reading there, as much as I don't want to, because like I said, I'm really enjoying this energy. Thank you so much for connecting today. And this is all you doing this. It's really, really, really inspiring. It's powerful. It's wonderful. And yeah, I really believe if there's more movement like this with just, what do I want in my life? It's not really this. What actually feels in alignment with me, with myself, and just making those changes. It's like, it almost makes me want to cry, because I really believe if enough people think like the way you do, and enough people act and are brave to make the changes that you do, because I'm sure you've noticed it probably seemed before you started like it was going to take a profound amount of strength and bravery to get this done. But as you went on the journey, it's really like, it's actually a quiet kind of bravery. It's a quiet kind of courage. Wasn't loud. I don't know if you felt like this, or if you want to share about it, let us know. But it's just, I'm just seeing if enough people, and I feel if enough people had that bravery, that courage to really make their life a true reflection of themselves, I think it would solve a lot of the world's problems. I know that sounds cheesy and corny, but I feel like it's just math. It's basic math. Like, if more people are happy, the world will be happier. Call me crazy, but that's how it's coming through. So anyway, thank you so much for being here today, for being you, and I hope to see you again. Take care. Stay well.